Hello there folks, Nathan here, hope you're all well and welcome back to unboxing videos here on my channel and welcome to 2021. Let's hope that this year is a better year for us all. So Happy New Year to you all. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you may have been celebrating. I hope that you were able to celebrate it in some way. And I hope it was a good one for you. So obviously, over the Christmas period and whatnot, videos have slowed down a little bit, but we're back now. We're back now, and we've got yet another bus to have a look at. And this is one that I've been trying to get my hands on for an awfully long time. It is a Alexander Dennis Plaxton President. I believe this is an Oxford-based bus. We'll have a look at it. We'll see what's in the box. Already, I can tell from the back of the box there's a little bit of text. So I'll read that out for you. Of course, I'll show you. We'll have a little look at the box. We'll get the model out. We'll take it off the stand. Have a close-up look at the model, and then of course we'll set her down on the famous Union Jack stripe here on the bed, or as we call it, the road. And I will read to you a couple of small paragraphs that I found on the internet about the Plaxton President. So without further ado then, let's get to it. So you can see the side of the bus there, the passenger side of the bus. So I'm just going to have a look at the back of the box quickly, just while you have a little look at that side, and then I'll turn the box round and I'll show you what it says on the back. In fact, no, I won't. I'll let you have a look first. You're my guests in this video. Start with the sides then. So you've got a lovely picture of the Plaxton President. It says Oxford. I believe it says it both sides. Oxford Bus Company. UK Bus 2015. Apologies if you hear any banging in the background. I don't know what it is or who it is. It's been going on for a couple of days actually. So there's the little bit of text that I was telling you about, if you want to pause the video and read that. This is a product of Creative Master North Chord Limited. So it's not a Corgi model, this one. It's Creative Master North Chord. I'm hoping that means the bus is just held on by clips and it'll be easy to get off the stand, but we shall see. And then obviously this side of the box, again, Oxford Bus Company, UK Bus. What's the fleet number again? 2015. And then the underside of the box, yeah, there's a little bit of information at the side of the box. I'll read that out for you in a second, but you might be able to pause and supersize the video. You're not going to be able to read that. There you go. That's one part, and that's the other part. Right then, so without further ado, let's have a look, shall we? See what it says on the back. There you go. Fleet number 904 R40XF. Is that the registration, I wonder? Fleet number 904 RFOX. Sorry, is that O? Yeah, OXF is one of 8 Dennis Tridents with Plaxton President bodies in the Oxford Bus Company fleet. Acquired in 2006 from sister company Go North East. This batch of buses is used on City 35 Oxford to Abingdon via Kennington, and is usual in a fleet composed mainly of single-decker. It's unusual in a fleet composed mainly of single-decker buses. Creative Master Northcord Limited. Not suitable for children under 14 years. Some models may contain fine detailed parts or edges. 1 in 76 scale Plaxton President bodied Dennis Trident. Trademarks Dennis, Trident and Plaxton are used by Creative Master Northcord Limited with permission from the respective proprietary owners. The right is reserved to amend specifications and colours in order to maintain authenticity and improve quality. A product of Creative Master Northcord Limited, a member of Creative Master Overseas Holdings Limited. Okay. Well, I personally think there's nothing to do now but to get the bus out of the box. So I don't know which side is or isn't open. So we'll just go from that side. And we'll slide out the bus. There we go. Pop the cardboard box to one side. Oh, it's all cellophaned up, I think. Is it? Oh no, it's not. It's a roof thing. Right, but there is a certificate on the bottom of the bus. So we'll sort this out first. We'll get that off. Get rid of the bits of sellotape. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get rid of these, take these stickers off. So when we come to get the bus out, now I can see it is screwed on, which is good. Northcord must be starting to learn. There we go. We'll pop the bus to one side. Just have a look at. Excuse me. We'll have a look at the certificate that comes with it. More rubbish. Right, well there you go then. That's the certificate that comes with it. Just has a nice picture of the Plaxton President, UK Bus 2015, Oxford Bus Company. And there is the certification. So you can see that. I'll turn it round in just a second and have a look-see. This is to certify that this is a limited edition and is number 0720 of only 1,300 distributed worldwide. And again, it says Creative Master Northcord on the back. So that's one to keep. I'm getting loads of these little bus certificates. Now, the time has come to get this beautiful bus out of the box. So, which side is going to be easiest? I'd say maybe go from the front. Yeah, there we go. Lift it off from the front. Another box for Dean. This hasn't come from Dean, by the way. It's just come from another seller on eBay, but I know Dean would like to keep the box. I don't know whether the engine compartment opens. It looks like it possibly could. Not going to force it. Right, anyway, let's get it off before we do anything else. So, as I said, the model is held on by two small black screws. You can see one there and one there. So, all I have to do is just allocate the screwdriver. I think I found that one quite easily. Yeah, it's coming loose already. Just show you what I'm doing. I do just have to look closely at that. See, one's off already. Set the screw off. And then second one, we'll just allocate it. There we are. I think. I'm saying, yeah. No, it is coming off. It is coming. Yeah. Slowly but surely it's coming. Hang on. I don't think I've allocated this one. Just let me nip off camera a second, just into the light. That's it, now I've allocated it. Just had to allocate it. There we go. I can feel the plinth moving now. And there we go. The bus is free. I'm just going to pop her on the bedside table for a second while I clean up here. Nice clear base, which means Dean can have this box. Right, let's clean up a little bit so we don't need that. Leave Grandad Murray's magnifying glass there. And let's bring her in. So, this is the Plaxton President. It's also bodied on a Dennis Trident. You can see it's very square in shape like the Dennis Trident. And the back especially looks a little bit like the Dennis Trident. You'll see when I turn it round. Very nicely detailed though, looks very realistic. Headlights are very detailed. So this is the driver's side. Driver's side first. I've actually travelled on a lot of these buses. They used to use them a lot on bus route 11 in Birmingham. And the 103, or what is now the 24, used to use them as well. So you can see it's very different from the Dennis Trident, with the various windows on the lower deck. The upper deck's all the same. There's a load of writing on there, isn't there? Don't know what that says. Oxford again. Obviously this is where the staircase would be. So you got a big blank space there. Very nicely detailed wheels, free rolling. Both wheels are driven. Obviously the axle drives both wheels. Same for the front. So if I turn the offside wheel, you can see that wheel spin, and the same with the back. You got the emergency exit on this side then, right at the back. Not much grille detailing. There would be some ventilation there in the back. Now moving around to the back of the bus itself, I'm being very careful, I don't want to knock these mirrors off. You can see how it looks very, very similar to the Dennis Trident. Now, some Plaxton Presidents, especially the ones that I were used to, had a very small, squatty little squared window at the back. But this version hasn't. Now, whether this is a newer type President or an older type, I don't know. But yeah, it looks very, very similar at the back to a Dennis Trident. Now, I don't know whether this opens up. I mean, there is like a catch. I don't think it does, and I don't want to break it. I don't know whether that opens. Let me just have a go. I suppose you just got to get something in there just to pry it open. Because the engine compartment's open on the Dennis Tridents. They are extremely fiddly. No, I don't want to force it, because if I do clip it and snap it off, it'll look horrible. So I'm not going to try it. Maybe it could open, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But I'm not going to try. I don't want anything to happen to the model. So we're coming round now to the passenger side. Just before we do progress, I'm just going to get Grandad Murray's magnifying glass again and see if I can read to you what's on the side of the bus. Oh my goodness. No, it looks like it could be all the stops. City, we're all about Oxford. Notice the LED indicator. I didn't notice that. Oxford Bus Company. Yeah, I think what all that writing is, it just tells you the stops, the places around Oxford that it stops. Oh, there's some ventilation detail this side. Being the passenger side, obviously got no emergency exit on this side of the bus. There you go. Notice the LED indicator. The wheelchair access. The front doors are very detailed. It's the front of the bus. We'll turn it back round in a moment. There we are. Let's see, can we see inside the bus? Just about. Try not to press it because these mirrors look very flimsy. You wouldn't want to break one of them off. And there's the front, the top deck of the bus. You can see right in there. The number, I don't know what that is. Something 3S or something. I'll have a look in a minute. Let's have a look. See if we can see what number it is. The 35. Abington. Was it Abington? Via. I really can't read that out. What did it say on the back of the box again? I know it mentioned Abington on the box. Just give me a quick second here. Abingdon via Kennington. So that's where it's obviously going. Abingdon via Kennington? Kennington? Yeah, Kennington. Abingdon via Kennington. But yes, it's a really good bus, really well detailed. Roof detail, not much. No, just solid. There is a little bit of underframe detailing as usual. You got the standard, the grid chassis there, which gives it its strength. Double wheels again at each rear axle. You got some exhaust detailing at the rear, and the drive shaft at the front. I believe that there is where the battery would be located, underneath the driver. Oh no, it's the other way, underneath the passenger doors. Oh yeah, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? Because it would power the, maybe the ramp, or it contain the ramp, the disabled ramp that can fold out. So, the time has come to set her down on what we call the road. Let's have a look. We need to bring her further forward. There you go. You can have a nice look at her. There she is, driving down to Abingdon. Driving down. Oh, I'll tell you what, should we put her on here? There we are, we'll put her on here. We'll pretend there's snow on the road, seeing as how it's winter. There you go. There you are. We'll place her there like that, so you can have a good view of her. And I will read for you the little bits of research that I've found on the Plaxton President. The Plaxton President was a low-floored double-decker bus built at Northern Countries plant in Wigan, England, and branded as a Plaxton product for its main production run. It was unveiled in 1997 and built between 1999 and 2005, when it became part of the Transbus International, with the body being sold under the Transbus name. The President was built on the Dennis Trident DAF DB250 and the Volvo B70L chassis, and can be built as a closed-top bus or an open-top bus. So this particular model is a closed-top bus, it's fully bodied, but I have actually been on an open-top Plaxton President in Liverpool. The body was designed to compete with the Alexander ALX 400 body, and had neat rectangular front headlights below a large front windscreen. From the side, it can be easily recognised by the various depths of windows in the lower deck, and seating varied according to the chassis and specifications. Transport for London models were typically built with 41 seats upstairs and 23 seats downstairs, with a centre exit door. And on earlier Transport for London versions, the staircase moved to the centre of the bus. However, this was later removed and moved to the standard position of just behind the driver. Outside London, the Presidents were less common, but some operators did build up substantial numbers of them. Lothian Buses were the largest operator outside London, with 200 Presidents, and Travel West Midlands were the second largest, with 102 Plaxton Presidents, new from autumn 1999 to summer 2000. The Plaxton President was later to be replaced by the Alexander Dennis Enviro 400, which took over from the end of 2005. So there you go. Not a lot, but just a little bit of information there on the Plaxton President for you to enjoy. I hope you did enjoy that. Let's just get a couple more shots for you. Oh, there's a good side-on view, look, so you can really see those windows. Yeah, quite a nice bus to ride on, and this livery is quite nice as well. I do like it. I do like this livery. I thought it was a London bus when I bought it, but then after I bought it, I saw that it was Oxford. So I was like, oh well, doesn't matter. It's still a Plaxton President. It's still a bus that I've travelled on in reality, and therefore that's why it's part of my collection. Well, going to be part of my collection, as is a few other buses that I've bought, and you will see over time. Let's let's have a last look at the front, see what they mean about the neat rectangular headlights. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It sort of reminds me of a Dennis Dart at the front. Like a double-decker Dennis Dart, couldn't it? Like the Dennis Dart has rectangular headlights like that. And obviously the back, as I've already pointed out, really does resemble a Dennis Trident. Oh, don't fall. I really don't know whether that engine compartment opens. I don't want to experiment with it because I don't want to break it, but I've got a funny feeling it does. but I just don't want to try it. But yeah, really reminiscent. Not reminiscent, sorry. I choose the wrong words sometimes. Really resembles a Dennis Trident at the back. As it does on the side, you know, like the windows on the top deck, you know. Really like sort of the rectangular, squared appearance to the top of the bus, you know. Really does resemble a Dennis Trident. But I'm totally gobsmacked. I think it's just a fantastic model. It's really great, and I can't believe I've finally managed to find one. After all this time, I managed to find a Plaxton President. So that's going to be part of my collection forever now. I have got rid of one or two of my old buses. Well, I'll say old buses that I wanted to sort of get rid of and replace. And obviously I'm replacing them with ones that I'm going to cherish more and ones that I've actually travelled on. But there we go. I think we've got enough footage there for another video. And I've got to say, I personally think that was a very successful and positive review. I'm really pleased with the model. Really pleased with it. And I don't think there's anything that could be improved, personally. I don't think there's anything that could be improved. I think it's absolutely spot on. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have recently subscribed, thank you very much. I've noticed now I'm on 71 subscribers, so it is creeping up ever so slowly. So thanks for that. Keep them subscriptions coming in. It really, you know, really does motivate me when I get subscribers to try and do more videos. And stay tuned, because there are a few bus videos coming up throughout this month. But there won't be many. Won't be many more. I am approaching the end now of the buses for my collection anyway. There might be an odd video if I get one for Adam Flavel and he gives me permission to unbox it and review it. But yeah, we are getting close to the end now. So that's it then. Until the next video, whenever that may be, or indeed whatever that might be, because I don't know. I've lost count of what buses I've bought, and it depends what comes first. Take care, stay safe, stay strong. You know, things have got to start improving this year. Stay happy, as Grandad Murray used to say. And I will bid you farewell.